right, Greenleaf fans. Now, I touched upon this in my episode review for last week, and the title was Reunited. And the thing that I actually praised about the episode was, you all know I was 2 weeks behind on Greenleaf, but last Monday night slash Tuesday morning afternoon, I rushed out episode reviews, trailer breakdowns, and a couple of discussion videos. I think I did the Stranger Unwanted episode reviews, the trailer breakdown for Reunited, a video about Charity, and then a video about Lady May. And in the in the Charity video, I talked about how wishy-washy and everything she is she redeemable, and then they touched upon that in the episode. And then I talked about Lady May's, like, when will she have to face her own flaws and shortcomings, and then we had it in the episode. And that's what I feels like. I'm so glad I was able to catch up. But in the episode itself, one of the best scenes was when she was talking with what was it, Vita? Hang on, I think it was Vita. That was the name of the girl who put in the motion to have May's name removed from the scholarship. Yeah, Darlene and Vita. And the thing was, Vita was asking the same questions that Misty was about the whole, how could you not know what your brother was doing? And then she revealed about how Mac was just like their father and what happened to her when she was growing up. And that made it so she couldn't see what was going on. And the truth was enough for Vita and Darlene to actually see things from May's perspective. Now, the thing that really got me was that they were like, the meeting's about to start, and Vita was like, hey, come on, tell them what you told me. May didn't want to do it, but then Darlene was like, hey, Vita, listen. Now, come on, you need to listen to her. And what I loved is, even though I'm mad, well, I'm not mad, I'm kind of like, oh man, I wish we could have saw what happened. We don't know if May's name was taken from the scholarship. I think I will title this video, I think my first instinct was, did May's name get taken off the scholarship? But I think what I might title this video is, should May's name be taken from the scholarship? Now, I think that what really would have made the scene powerful was who was in the board meeting. Was Misty in there? Was Connie in there? Because to actually have May be vulnerable in front of Connie, I don't think would be easy for her. But at the same time, I think it would be very effective to see what exactly went down, given the fact that we're going to have an impromptu party that May and Bishop will be throwing at their house in the next episode. I think it's safe to say that somebody will walk up to May and then they will talk about the scholarship. So we probably will find out in the next episode if May's name is staying on the scholarship or if it will be removed. If I'm not mistaken, I know Missy Elliott won, like, what was it, the MTV or was it the VH1 Music Video Award, and it's Michael Jackson. That was, I mean, he was the one, he's the reason behind the award. But at the same time, given the whole, what was it, the Surviving Neverland, Leaving Neverland crap that came on earlier this year, they tried to take his name off of it. And it's almost like, the same thing with May. Due to allegations or guilt by association, your name needs to be taken off. Now, I'm not going to really sit here and say if I think her name should be taken off or not. All I can say is I'm glad that she actually was pulled back from running from her the past and the truth, because when Carissa was in her face, she slapped her. But when Vita was telling her, and she didn't even be rude about it, it's like, look, no, how could you not know? And it's like being a victim of her brother. It's like she wanted to know the question, like, how could you not know what your brother was doing? So to actually have May get the opportunity to not only face her own, I guess you could say, and I don't want to say this word rudely, but ignorance or inability to see the truth, she pretty much went into her own heart and mind. And then, oh my God, what happened to me is why I didn't see it. And people did point that out to me in the comment section on one of my various videos about Mac. And I really do like the fact that May was pulled back in through love. Vita and Darlene said through love, hey, come in the meeting, tell them what you told us. And I think it maybe was a bit more powerful that we didn't see what happened. Like, maybe there could have been like some music where we saw May in the meeting telling everyone, and then we just get their facial expressions, like and then maybe at the end of the meeting there would have been some hugging, some real love. So maybe we wouldn't know how the vote went, but at the same time we would have seen that, oh, May told her side of the story, the board members will take into consideration, and then the outcome would be a mystery that we would find out in the next episode. Because towards the end, when May came home, we saw her emotionally shook and she accepted Bishop's proposal, but we don't know how the scholarship meeting went. So those are my rough thoughts on that. So with that being said, guys, make sure you let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you wish we would have saw the board meeting scene where she told her side of the story? Do you wish we would have found out in the episode if her name was taken off? Do you think her name should be taken from the scholarship due to her brother's activities, and why she didn't see it? And of course, you know the drill. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I really need the numbers up. Trying to get to 100,000 before year's end. On top of that, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Really does help the YouTube algorithm. And on top of that, to end it all, links to my social media are in the description below. So once again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I do appreciate the love on the Greenleaf videos. It's been a fun ride. We got a few episodes left, and I will talk to you all soon.